Hello, everybody. Traffic Simpleton again. Um, you already know what's going on. I'm gonna jump right into it. That's very loud. I don't hardly remember what we were doing, but I think we just got Ember out from under the rubble. Now we go to the pier, I think. And then at the pier, we can use Ember to set fire to the wood. Yeah, you're a fire mage, right? Fire elemental, but you're close enough. What of it? There's a girl trapped under all of this wooden debris. Can you use your fire magic to burn it all away? Wait, that won't work. They'll just burn to death. Not if I cast Inferno Shield first, they won't. Hello? Aluna, are you okay? Not really. Hold on, my gain is like super loud, I think. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Okay. I think this is better. Moderately so. Just gotta make visual contact. I can see the edge of her cape. Inferno Shield! Aluna, did that work? Yeah, the ore is active. Alright, everyone, stand back. I can't! I'm trapped down here! Not you! Combustion combo. Ah, my eyebrows! You idiot! I told you to stand back. It's okay, they're only a little bit singed. I'm glad your eyebrows are okay. Aluna, long time no see. Ember, thanks so much for saving me. But, I'm not sure I'm Aluna. I think I might be Bree? Yeah, I was beginning to think that too. I'm not sure that explosion unfused us properly. Hold on, is it like Aluna is now in Bree's body, and Bree is in Aluna's body? So, we're not Brielle anymore? I guess so. I don't know what the Galt hit us with, but we're somehow back to normal? Kind of? I thought unfusing was impossible. Apparently not? I get that you two have been through a lot, and I'm glad you're okay, but we're gonna need to get moving. We can talk more on the bus. Come take a breather, Bree. You'll feel better in a minute. Did we actually swap bodies, or are we both just horrifically confused? I've honestly got no idea. Alright, those two clearly have some stuff to work out, but we've got another magic user on our side now. That brings us one step closer to Soma Park. Stay focused, Hunter, you've got this. Okay, now we'll go. Alright, okay. I think I probably could have done this without unfusing Raija. I don't think I needed to do that. Unless if something comes up where it shows that I did, I don't think we actually needed to unfuse them. And then we go one more time. Aluna should be able to do this. Hey, Aluna! Yeah? Wait, am I Aluna or am I Bree? I'm pretty sure you're Aluna. Bree is the pink one. That's true. I'm blonde, so therefore I am Aluna. How can I help you? It's so fucking ridiculous. It's so ridiculous, but I love it. I want to free that giant ramp, but it's attached to a truck and it's covered in rubble. Do you reckon you could free it? At full power I could, but not in my current state. My moon powers are nothing to laugh at, but I need to draw on Bree's cheese sandwich abilities to bolster my strength to superhuman levels. So do you need to transform into Brielle first? Precisely. And then it's gonna tell me that I don't have enough time to do it. Actually, gonna end up doing that. Premiere. Sure thing. What's up? I know you've only been unfused for a few minutes, but I need Brielle's superhuman strength to get us to the park. Do you think the two of you could refuse just for a minute or two? What do you say, Aluna? You want to become Brielle again? I think we should. That gout weapon didn't split us up properly. We're clearly not thinking straight. I have no idea if I'm a Luna or Brie. Maybe we should refuse, then unfuse again? It might work better next time. It's worth a shot. Grab my hand, Luna. I'm not a Luna! Ah! Phew, that's better. Aluna, Brie, are you both in there? Hold on. Sorry. Something like that. Call me Brielle. It's best for. I'm the best of both worlds. Just let me know when you need to use my superhuman strength. I can lift pretty much anything. Okay, yeah, that's good to know. I'm so sorry for your ears. I wish there was a way to move, like, more than once at a time. Because there's nothing to do in these places. I've already done all there is to do. Okay, now can we do it? Aluna, Brie, have you two got a second? We're not Aluna and Brie anymore, and there's only one of us. The semantics are too complicated to get into right now. How can I help? I want that ramp over there. I want to touch the car carrier. Can you use your powers to free it for me? Not like this I can't, but if I shift to my Naga form... Holy crap, you just turned into a giant snake. Fair reaction. Gorgon Strike! Ah! What the fuck? There we go! One absolutely massive ramp. Where would you like it? Could you strap it to the top of the bus for now? Sure can, one moment. What the fuck? That ramp has to weigh at least 400 kilos. And she's carrying it with one hand. Remind me not to piss her off. Wait, what are you doing to my bus? Why is there a ramp on the roof? We needed to get to the park. It's not gonna slow you down too much, is it? How's it gonna get us to the park? You're not gonna use it as a jump, are you? ... Maybe? You're pretty good at drifting. Do you think you could pull off a sick jump as well? Ooh, that might be fun, actually. I think I can pull it off. Let me know when you've got everything ready. I will. You know what I just realized? It's probably going to need me to have unfused Riley and Jock, so that Riley can cast a barrier and then Jock can do the calculations, or something like that. Ramp's all hooked up. Anything else you'd like me to do? Not right now. Thanks, Brielle. Don't mention it. Okay. Let's get moving. Hey, Jock, you're good at calculations, right? You know it. If we set up the ramp here and drove it off at max speed, would we clear the river? Nope, we wouldn't even come close. How is this not the perfect location to set up a ramp? The problem isn't the location, mate. It's the big Galtesian warship blasting missiles at us. We need to find a way to shut it down or disable it, otherwise it's going to blow us out of the sky. Huh, that's a good point. I wonder if a magic user could deal with that warship. Do I have to have them do it here? Yeah. I got it. Okay, I think I have to do it. Here is where I would think it has to be. You throw up a barrier to protect us? Sure can. I'm the best in the business at this sort of thing. Shield of the Goddess. Wow, that is one very impressive looking shield. I'm beginning to wonder why I fused with Jock. If anything, they were holding me back. I could do this all day. We're gonna try to get the bus to the park now. Can you hold the shield until we're clear? Sure thing. I can make my own way to the ritual site once you're clear. Alright, that's the warship taken care of. Now we just need to get the Galpy to the park. Okay, now I have to go all the way back through everything I just did. At least they didn't do the thing. Bruce has disabled the warships, and we've got an opening. Jock, help me set up the ramp. Your positioning is wrong. You need to move it 6 meters to the left. Got it. There's no wind at the moment, so an angle of 45 degrees will give us an optimal distance. Need to clear the embankment though, so I'll set it to 50. That should give us a bit of extra height. Are we good? We're good. Kitty, start reversing the bus. Everyone get on board. We're doing this. Okay. Little comic book animations. Let's do it. Oh, it's got the Lacastro transportation. This is genuinely impressive. I'm loving these little animated comics that they have. Kitty just passed out. Ah! Ah! What's that guy? Why did a bus just fall out of the sky? Alright, I don't think I said it the last time this intro played, but it kind of reminds me of, like, not Attack of the Killer Queen. What is it? It's from Deltarune. It's like the first song in the second chapter. It's the one with the robot. I'll remember it, like, as soon as I finish recording, but I can't remember what it's called right now. I'm alive. I can't believe it. I told you we'd be fine. Says you? You bailed at the last second. That was the craziest thing I've ever... Ew, are you throwing up? It wasn't that scary. Kitty, why are you on a flying bus? Why aren't you at an evacuation center? It's a long story, Dad. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it? A bus just came falling out of the sky right in front of me. Who was driving the bus? They forced you on board? Why did it drive off a cliff? Dad, not now. We've got stuff to do. Sorry about that. Hunter, I order you to escort my daughter to an evacuation center, not take her with you on some sort of crazy flying bus adventure. I tried, she wouldn't listen to me. And honestly, it's a good thing she didn't. If Kidney hadn't driven the bus, then Hunter was driving the bus. What? No, I wasn't. Why did you drive a bus off a cliff? I didn't. Hunter, get out of the way. You're blocking the exit. Oh, sorry. Hey, Hunter, answer the question. What question? Sorry, there was a lot going on right now, and... Why did you drive my daughter off a cliff? What were you thinking? Okay, so... Sisters in the Reed. The goddess will not stand for this madness any longer. It is time to put an end to this chaos. Lend me your power, sister. This is the moment we've all been training for. Spirit Bomb! Sorry, I have to take a sip of tea. Crap, where's Ferusha? I really need her right now. I'm here. I told you mastering that running on water spell was good use of our specialization points. It didn't exactly help us get Galpy here, though, did it? I'd argue it did. But we can have this conversation later. Right now, we need to bolster our power. Reality isn't going to be able to pull this off. Ready to be Raja again? More than anything, let's never be apart again, alright? Yeah, about that. Sister Galaxy, we're ready. By the power of the goddess, divine barrier? Wait, no, that's not it. God damn it, video. Do you not remember your training at all? I'm waving my hands around all. Alright, I'm doing the thing. Bloody hell, this cult went seriously downhill the day you joined. If you can't help with the spell, then just channel your mana into Sister Galaxy. How do I do that? We'll do it without you. You're useless. I'm doing my best. By the power of the goddess, save this city from destruction. We're almost at the threshold point. Are those little Omayoji, like, looking paper people? Wow. Keep it up, sisters. Lend me your power. Come on, Max. Stay focused. Giving it everything I've got. Hurry up! Just 10 more seconds. The shield has enveloped the city, but we still need to reach the magical saturation point. Ah, I can't hold this. This is good enough. Divine transmission. Ah, this better work! What's happening? I don't know. Why does the sky look all crazy? I already said I don't know, Hunter. I've got about as much idea as what's going on as you do. Oh my god, are we starting a thunderstorm? What's going on? Is this what a magic shield is supposed to look like? Your Inferno shield was very different to this. Maybe big shields look different? This is a lot more ominous than what I was expecting. Have I made a poor decision helping these witches cast the spell? Is it actually a bad thing? I don't know. Ow! What was that? You need to stop asking me all these questions, Hunter. I know as much as you do. I felt like the ground shifted beneath me. Was that an earthquake? What the fucking fuck? Okay. Okay. This game has cranked the weirdness up to 11, and I'm so here for it. I wasn't asking you, it was a rhetorical question. Wait, look at the sky, is that... Ah! Why is it so dark? What just happened? I swear to God, Hunter. I can't hear any explosions, I think that's good. I can't hear anything either. I'm guessing the spell worked then? Maybe? The witches could have used a power outage. Could have caused a power outage. There was a lot of magical energy crackling through the air. I've been getting a bad feeling about this, Ember. Yeah, me too. Hey, are you two there? Is that you, Captain Ekarai? Sure is. We've just been sent a job request from Central Command. It's to resolve the power shortage. The request is surprisingly detailed for something written in less than a minute. This might be part of the emergency broadcast system. I take it you don't know what's going on either, then? Not a clue. Can you two see us? Danny found some torches in the back of the patrol car. She's waving them around. We see her heading over there now. Is Danny dancing? Why is she waving the torches around like that? It's best not to ask with Danny. She's a tad eccentric? That's putting it very lightly. External energy grid. Scorelight reroute? Can you make any sense of this, Tabitha? The Order is talking about a backup electricity supply located outside of Axon City, but as far as I'm aware, there isn't any major power infrastructure outside the city limits. It's all farmland. Maybe there's a solar farm or something they want us to connect to? The solar farms don't run on Scorelight, Tom. This is referring to something else. Am I reading this right? Does it say the power station is located underwater? Maybe it's a typo? I have a feeling Central Command knows more about this and they're letting on. That's practically a given, Tabitha. Hmm. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe you know what? I'm not even gonna say it yet. I'm not gonna say it yet because I don't know if it's true. Do you mean at the bottom of Axon Harbor? Is there some sort of experimental power station down there? I think I might know why this order is worded so strangely. Give me a moment to confirm a few things. Captain, what the fuck? Captain Ekarai? You said we had an order. We do. We're struggling to make sense of it. It's full of a lot of technical jargon. Okay, the music is gone, which I think is because of the power outage, but I can still see this jellyfish in the sky. Mind if I have a look? Go for it. Go for your life, mate. Oh wow, you weren't kidding. What's score like? You can hand me that order back now, and we'll let Tabitha decipher what it means. Any idea what's going on, boss? I know as much as you do. The sisters in the Re cast a spell, and everything went dark. I'm not hearing any explosions anymore, so whatever they did must have worked. Does magic normally knock out the power? It wasn't an EMP. Our radios are still working. Half of those warships were old-timey pirate ships, too. I don't think they ran on electricity. That's a good point. I'm guessing the spell must have disintegrated them then. Or something equally morbid. The Sisters in the Reed didn't cast a destruction spell, they cast a teleportation spell. Oh, so they teleported the fleet away from the city. That's sort of a peaceful resolution. That's a sort of peaceful resolution I like to see. Well, it depends where they teleported them. They may have made things a hell of a lot worse and dumped an enormous military fleet in the middle of a populated area. It's the other way around. The witches didn't teleport the fleet away from the city. They teleported the city away from the fleet. Holy shit, they teleported a city? Max is goddamn powerful. What do you mean? Do you see those dark shapes in the sky swirling above us in the sky? They might be a little bit hard to make out with human eyesight. Are you talking about the clouds? Huh? That cloud there kind of looks like a giant colossus shark? That's because it is a giant colossal shark. We're underwater. Huh? What do you mean we're underwater? Some very powerful magic is at play here, but my readings have confirmed it. Axon City has been transported to the Bite, the underwater region of the Frack. Wow. Okay, you know what? I think this is probably the best game so far, just off of Chapter 1. This is the best Chapter 1 out of every other game I've played. And not only that, I'm so interested in this story that, like, I don't think I've been more locked in this story since Max's 1. Okay, I'm all in. Let's see what you got. If we're underwater, then why isn't the city flooding? Those streaks of color we keep seeing in the sky are raw magic. The witches cast a barrier spell to protect the city from flooding, and I'd say they're using the electricity grid to maintain it. That's why this order wants us to head to an external energy grid and reroute the Scorelight supply lines. They'll do a better job of maintaining this barrier. And Scorelight is a highly potent source of magical energy. There's tons of it down here in the Bite. So why is it our job to fix this? Shouldn't this sort of thing be handled by engineers? We've got some follow-up instructions. Clearly we weren't the only ones struggling to make sense of that order. The city is being placed on lockdown. All active patrol officers are being tasked with protecting the streets to prevent looting and rioting during the power outage. Everyone is being paid overtime too, which certainly sounds nice. Unfortunately, this job somehow falls within our normal scope of duty, and our shifts only just started. Is it too late to call in sick today? Yes. I was stabbed by a pirate. I think I broke my ankle in the bus crash. No one's calling in sick today. And that doesn't look broken to me, Hunter. Just very, very swollen. But it's not like you're going to need your legs in a minute anyway. Excuse me? The Axon City Council has dispatched an electrician to fix the power problem. You two are being tasked with escorting them and keeping them safe while they get their work done. Escorting them where? To the substation on the Bite. It's only a short swim from here. Swim? Ugh, we're not gonna have to turn into mermaids again, aren't we? I'm afraid so, Ember. But not me. I need to stay on site and manage the team. Lots of important things to do. Uh-huh. Hold up. What? Did you say we were being turned into mermaids? Come on, partner. Let's get this over with. Okay. Finally, the music's back. Starting to calm things down a little bit. Holy shit. This is wow. Just wow. Okay. I thought last episode was like super action packed. This blows it out of the water. Like, way out of the water. How's it looking down there, Tabs? I can't make heads or tails of this. I can't make heads or tails of this, Danny. None of this seems to have been assembled in any sort of logical order. The cords aren't even plugged into anything. They're just sitting there doing nothing. Just ignore those. They'll be leftover parts from before. They'll be leftover parts from before I made a few upgrades to this baby. I shudder to think what your design documents look like. At least it's not powered by an inefficient and dangerous technology. There's nothing wrong with steampunk technology. It gets the job done. Do you own a steampunk mermulator? Well, no. Then we're going with my tech. Let me know when you've got everything hooked up. It'll be a miracle if this thing ever switches on. What is that thing? Hunter, Ember, glad you could join us. That right there is a mermulator. It does what it says on the tin. It turns people into mermaids. So that's our plan. You're gonna turn myself and Ember into mermaids. Are you using proper speech, Hunter? How dare you? If you've got any other ideas about how to breathe underwater, then just let me know. We can't use scuba gear. Do you know how to scuba? Yes, I did a course in Bali on my gap year. Yeah, well, too bad. We're going with mermaids. Gee, I wonder why we're going with mermaids. This machine is going to turn Hunter into a chick, isn't it, Danny? What? No, why would you think that? Because that's what all of your inventions do? Uh-oh. Well, this one doesn't. I'm on thin ice with HR. I promised I wouldn't gender swap any of my unsuspecting staff members for at least 6 months. At least 6 months? How long ago did you make this promise? Shh. This mermulator is... Oh, yeah, my boy. I already knew from the title, but I'm sorry. Rip to your manhood. All it does is give you a tail and grant you the ability to breathe underwater. It doesn't alter your morphic field in any way. It's actually better than the ones that they have at the local pool. This one lets you retain your powers in your mermaid form. You'll still be able to defend yourself with fire magic, Ember. Uh-huh, because fire magic works so well underwater. You'd be surprised. This won't give Hunter any special powers or anything, though. The morphic field isn't active yet. But we can worry about training Hunter into a busty mermaiden later. Or, and I'm just throwing this out here. A totally random idea. We could not do that. How are we looking back there, Tab? Why am I doing this? This is your accursed machine. Hold up, I think I've almost made sense of this nonsense. Plugging this cord in should do the trick. We're good, my mermaid... I can't keep saying mermulator. It's difficult. It's online, my machine. Yay! Alright, we've set the mermulator up on the outskirts of town for a reason. You'll enter this on this side of the barrier as a human, and exit on the other side of the barrier as a mermaid. You mean merman in my case, right? No, technically the term is still male mermaid. There's no such thing as a merman. That's not true. Did you just make that up? I already had a chat to the Sparky, who will be repairing... Wait, what? I mean... I'm inclined to believe her. Of all the people that know things about things, she is definitely one of them. That's not true? Did you just make that up? I already had a chat with Sparky, who will be repairing the grid. Let me meet you on the other side once you've confirmed the coast is clear. Confirm the coast is clear? You know, a giant sea monster swimming around there. Uh, Swimming around? There's some spooky looking things down there. Uh-huh. And if we do see something spooky out there, like a giant shark that wants to eat us, what do we do then? Ember can scare it off with fire magic. Fire magic doesn't work underwater. I'm sure between the two of you, you'll figure something out. Worst case scenario, we bring you back with Res Deck. Great, because I've always wanted to be a zombie. It's a ghoul. Don't be impolite. Just try your best not to get eaten. You're first up, Hunter. Step into the chamber. Is this safe? Should I be doing this? You probably shouldn't be doing this, but someone needs to get the power back on, and Danny might be a crazy cat girl, but her tech is pretty reliable. Don't worry, it was supposed to make that noise. Oh god, I'm already regretting this decision. This chamber is prime, initiating mermaid transformation sequence. Oh, oh, the noises. My legs! Blah. Is it over? Whoa, that's a tail down there. And it's pink. Why is my tail pink? I'm not sure I love that. Wow. That's crazy. Hunter, all good out there? I think so. I'm a merman now, and I think I'm breathing underwater. It's kind of hard to tell. It's so dark out here, and it kind of feels like I'm floating in a big empty void. You're not a merman. You're a male mermaid. And this is just a formality, but I assure you, your top half is human and your body half. But I assume your half is human and your body half is a fish? Yes? Phew! Got to check the polarity on my transforming ray prior to sending you inside. There was a very real possibility that you could have been turned into a fish. I'm glad to hear you're right. That you're a right side up mermaid, though. That means the machine works. Okay, from what I'm getting from this, it seems like he could have been fucking Maui from that one point in Moana. Shark head. Is there any reason why my tail is bright pink? Shouldn't male mermaids have, I don't know, less vibrant tail colors? Wow, sexist much? That's crazy. Don't look at me. I'm not a marine biologist. For all I know, male mermaids have bright pink tails to attract mates. It might be like peacocks or something. Hold up, aren't you a marine biologist? You're a real scientist, aren't you? Ember's on our way through now. Hopefully the machine holds together. Some of the duct tape is starting to peel off. You might just wind up with a fish for a partner, but it should be fine. Dot dot dot. I'm beginning to regret placing my trust in Danny. Holy shit. Sorry, I got a full look at Hunter's body. He looks so fucking ridiculous. He's too ridiculously flamboyant. Cause like, did the machine change his shirt to be like this? I mean, it had to, cause Ember's now got like her swimsuit on, and she looks amazing. By the way, I love what they did with this. Looks like a fucking Charmander. Okay. Blah. Bloody hell! It's even darker out here than it is inside. Ember, you're not a fish. I think I am, mate. Just look at the tail. Seems pretty fishy to me. That's not what I meant. That's one hell of a tail. How are you still on fire underwater? Flame hair is still going too. That doesn't seem right. It doesn't. You there, Danny? Of course. Do you mind explaining how I still have fire powers down here? We're underwater. My tail definitely shouldn't be smoldering like this. That's a common misconception, Ember. Lots of people think that water puts out fire, but it's actually just a myth peddled by the corrupt bureaucrats at the fire department. That's definitely not a myth. Where did you say you got your science degree again? Fire engines are actually used to smuggle drugs. They don't put out fires at all. What? using the fire engines to smuggle drugs. I honestly don't think it's that far fetched. I'm not gonna lie to you. Is there someone else we can talk to? Guys, I'm dying. Let me break it down for you. You know how there's all sorts of fire extinguishers and you're supposed to use different ones or different types of fire? Yeah. It's just like that. Water actually makes some types of fire worse. You're an elemental. Your fiery hair has very different chemical properties compared to a stereotypical everyday fire that's been lit by a fireman. That's why you can use your flame powers down here. Water doesn't affect your power set. Okay. Hmm. You know what? That's actually a really cool concept. Somebody whose fire powers are like electrical fire based, and so somebody tries to stop them by putting them out with water, and then they get like hotter and more volatile. The water just makes them literally angrier. That's actually a really cool idea. I like that. Huh. I guess that makes some sense. Wait a minute, no it doesn't. I've had these adverse reactions to water ever since I became a fire elemental. I get extinguished in the shower and I can't launch fireballs in a rainstorm. Have the laws of magic suddenly changed because last I checked, water and fire don't exactly mix. Dot dot dot. Hello? Did she just hang up on me? I don't think she would have had a whole lot to offer anyway. The scientific explanation don't exactly make a whole lot of sense. Hmm. Maybe it's like the pure concentration of like magical energy in Scorelight down here is like so high that like this is not considered normal water anymore, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I'll ask Tabitha about it later. She'll know what's up. I'm assuming that'll be the electrician. Hey, it's Matt! That's my boy, it's Matt! Yeah! Yeah, yeah! Yeah, yeah! That's right, the name's Matilda, but I usually go by Matt. Nice to meet you. Hey, why did he get a cool shark tail? He's a male mermaid. His tail isn't bright pink. Danny! He's not picking up. So I take it you're my escort. That's us. I'm Ember, and this is my partner, Pinky. That's not my name. What did you need us to do? Hopefully nothing. I need to connect Exxon City to SCSN. All of the prep work has been done, so I'm literally just flipping a switch. Assuming the giant sea monster shows up, we should be hunky-dory. SCSN? Shielded City Scorelight Network. It's an old electrical grid that the monster girl tribes used back when their cities were underwater. It's powered by Scorelight. We've got the converter set up at all of the substations in Axon City. Connecting Axon City to the SCSN, we'll turn the lights back on. The city's lights back on. Alright, I'm following you. Where to? See that big cable on the seafloor? We need to follow that to central distribution. It controls the power down here. Lead the way, mate. No worries. Follow me. I don't know why I decided that he has this accent, but he does. That's how he sounds. What the hell was that? What was what? You didn't see that terrifying shadow swim past us? No. I didn't see anything. Maybe I imagined it? I'm a bit on edge right now. I'm not exactly a fan of this all-encompassing darkness. I can help with that. I brought a floodlight with me. One sec. Now we're cooking with gas. Is that better? I can see now. But should we be using floodlights down here? Aren't you worried about attracting big sea creatures? I need the light to work, and that's what I need the light to work, and that's what you two are here for. If a big ship fish shows up, you just scare it off with your stun guns, and those things can pack a mean punch. Trust me, I'm a Sparky, and I took one of those stun guns apart. Oh God, sorry. Trust me, I'm a Sparky, and I took one of those guns apart a while back. Non-lethal weaponry is one hell of an understatement. Yeah, about that. Are you willing to admit that you're wrong yet, Hunter? I'm sure you're glad I've got a meth. I'm glad I've got a means to defend myself right now. I'm against violence, but maybe I can make an exception for horrific giant sea creatures? I don't think he I don't think he knows that that's all of the monster girls on the frack. That all of them, well, not all of them, but like most of the octopuses are horrific giant sea creatures. I mean that's technically what they are. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, I just need to dot. Hold up. Something wrong, mate. Yeah. This doesn't look like this yesterday. The fuse box has been completely messed up. Did shark take a bite out of this? Oh my god, it's Thresher. Is that a problem? What do you think? Unless I can replace the fuse, I can't even open the door to the central distribution. We're locked outside until I get this repaired. And is that gonna take long? The damage here is pretty extensive. Entire components are missing, and it's not like it's an easy job. I can replace a lot of this gear I brought. I can replace a lot of its gear. I can replace a lot of it with the gear I brought with me. The SCSN used ancient tech. I'm not even sure how I'd go about fixing half of this. Bugger. Did you say you thought a shark did this? Is there any chance it swim around for a bit before spinning out the fuse box? I doubt even a deep sea shark would want to eat electrical components. It'd make a lot more sense than eating it. There were live components. There's probably a very shark-sized fizzled shark around here somewhere. Ember, do you want to give me a hand looking for the missing components? That's not a good idea, Hunter. I know I seem calm and collected, but I am absolutely terrified right now. This is a bite, one of the most dangerous regions of the frack, and we don't have a shark cage or anything. We're completely on our own out here. I'm the only one with flame powers, and I think it's all in our best interest if I stand guard and keep a lookout for anything dangerous. It kinda sounds like you're trying to flake out on doing any work again, but you do raise a good point. What? Hunter, in what way did you get that from this? Like, what? Am I crazy? Does it sound like that to anyone else? Like, maybe I am crazy. I'll lead the search for the missing components. You should just stay nearby and keep an eye out for hostile creatures. And I'll get started on these repairs. If you run into any danger, just raise me on the radio. I'll try to stay roughly between you and Matt, so if either of you run into any trouble, I can get to you quickly. Sounds good? Let's get to work, everyone. This is still Chapter 1. Guys, everything we've done so far is Chapter 1. Alright, look around first. Sort of animals. Just put them off a bunch of mess. Whatever creature is long gone by now. Hello? What? What am I hearing? That, that, is that just an echo? I think it might just be an echo. This cave looks pretty massive. There might actually be something in here with me. That's a terrifying thought. That shadow just moved. I don't like this cave. The less time I spend in here, the better. Alright, we search and we leave. Kinda hard to see in here, but that echo is really freaking me out. But I should be able to search the entrance to the cave at least. Can't see any fuses, but there's something strange looking on the sand over there. There's some sort of magical device. I know that. Let's press it. I'm not sure what it is, but Matt might know what it is. I'll take it with me. Alright, let's get out of here. Hmm. Hey, Matt, have you got a second? Yeah, mate. What's up? Found some sort of device. Do you know what this is? Oh, I've seen that thing before. That was stored in the electrical box before it was destroyed. It's old magic tech. It's basically a magic multi, multimeter? I don't know what that is. You can use it to detect scorelight, and scorelight is the magical energy source they use down here. Sure is, mate. I take it you'll need to complete the repairs? No, I've got my own tools that do pretty much the same thing. You can hang on to it. Alright, how does it work? I'm not the best with old magic tech. If you press the button on the multimeter, it should tell you if there's any scorelight nearby. Didn't do anything. There probably isn't any scorelight around then. Crazy. Although that's odd. There's scorelight inside the power station and should be picking it up. Huh? I have a feeling this thing is going to come in handy if you do end up needing it. Just let me know. Oh no. Did Thresher steal all of the fucking scorelight? That's like my first immediate reaction to this. Because it would kind of make sense. If Thresher came here, he's a shark guy, he could bite the thing, he could probably steal the scorelight. It kind of makes sense. He could probably control sharks too, maybe, I don't know. No worries, I can do that. I'll leave it to you. Thanks, mate. Sorry, I don't think that was the correct voice. Alright, let's look over here real quick. I fucking hate the ocean, and this picture of all the pictures has stressed me out the most. Whoa. Coral reef is enormous. It stretches out as far as the eye can see. I mean, a lot of that is due to the fact that I can only see 10 feet in front of me, but the reef is still pretty big. There's not really any major landmarks out here. I'm gonna need to be careful moving around here. It's gonna be a very easy to get lost. Not much here aside from some coral. Hello? Yeah, I'm not trying to try that right now. Hello? Mm, okay. Wow, it's really bright here. Some bioluminescent coral giving off that giving off a lot of light. Makes it much easier to see. Hmm. I know there's massive fines for breaking parts of the coral reef, but I'm in a bit of a predicament here. It's pitch black down here, and some glowing coral would really help me find a way out. Just break off this really small piece. I'm sure it'll be fine. The only one down here. It's not like anyone's going to notice a tiny bit of coral is gone missing. Hold on. I think. Oh, we're getting close. Oh, baby. Northeast east. South? I don't know. West? Then it's gotta be south again? No. Okay, so it's gotta be east. Yo, I'm a genius. Whoa, there's a ruined city down here? I wasn't expecting that, but this is pretty impressive. It's almost as if I've stumbled upon the lost ruins of Atlantis. Was this an underwater kingdom that fell to ruin? Or was it an island from the surface that sank beneath the sea? The sea? The sea. It honestly could be either. This place looks pretty trash. Something catastrophic must have happened here at some point in the past. Do people live here, or monster girls? As much as I'd love to stay and admire these ruins all day, I need to find some score lights so we can all go home. Can't see any lying around here, but the multimeter is pointing in this direction. Okay. Can't go under it, can't go over it. Gonna have to find some way to go through it. Okay, if I place the tiles in the right position, I'll open it. The answer isn't super obvious, but I do like a good puzzle. Okay, I think this one. Am I trying to figure out what makes these? Like, what makes the shape? I feel like that's right. No, I don't. I lied. I lied. Okay, I don't know what this is supposed to be. I think I'm missing something. There's a hint somewhere. I should check out the rest of the area. Okay. No. Hello? Is any mermaid guys here? No? Okay. Oh, there's some more ruins over here. I'm not much of an archaeologist, but this mural on the wall looks interesting. Alright, let's see it. Okay. You might have to take away my genius status. I don't know what's going on here. Mirror with some symbols. They look similar to the ones at the gate. Okay. There's some sort of gate open. I'm gonna really look. Cause like I don't know if I'm just like an idiot, which is most likely what's happening. Is there anything else? Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it kind of, if you do this here and then this here and then this here, maybe it kind of looks like a triangle. And then with here, this here, this here, it doesn't look anything like whatever the fuck this is. Hmm. Is anybody here? Cool. Okay, I think I might be able to get this. Okay, so this is like the right side. This is like the left side. I don't know. I think I did it. The last three were just like an entire guess. I don't know if I had to put them in a correct order. I, oh, y'all gonna have to tell me what I did right there. I don't know what I did correctly. Someone please explain that puzzle to me. Because I think it was supposed to be like, oh, this is how like the shape is drawn between the big star and like the little stars. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I did it right. Maybe I didn't. Somebody please explain it to me. I did it. I opened the gate. Hopefully there's some score light on the other side. Radical. Whoa. Zoned out there for a second. I really need to get home and have a sleep already. It's been one hell of a long day. Store light should be in here, hopefully. We'll all be over soon. The blue crystals here look kind of cool. I can't see any electrical equipment though. I have a feeling that shark didn't swim this far with them. Maybe I should check out the cave back near the power station again. I will. Blue crystals might be important, but I don't know if I need them. What? No, grab them! Low? Huh, doesn't seem to be anyone here. Yeah, sure, whatever you say, buddy. If I have to do that whole puzzle to, like, get back to where I was again, I'm gonna be pretty mad. Okay, I don't. It's fine. Activate. There we go, I can see clearly in here now. I mean, it's still very creepy in here, but at least I can see further inside now. Could swim around with this, the glowing coral, and use a makeshift torch, but I really don't want to get lost in this horrifying underwater cave system. I might leave this coral at the entrance so I can find my way back. It's probably the safest option. Alright. I don't really want to do this, but I can swim deeper into the nightmare cave now. Yay! Oh, fuck that. Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, what the fuck? No, 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 no. I don't know who that is. Hold on. No. What even is this? I mean, oh, God. Sorry, y'all. I'm uncomfy as hell with this. Oh God, there's creepy noises everywhere. The creepy noises are even louder in here. Y'all, I shit you not. My dryer just started going fucking crazy style as soon as this shit started. The universe is out to get me. I shit you not. It just started going crazy style. And here I was thinking mermaids got to have light-hearted sea adventures. So far, this has been anything but fun. I don't think I've ever been more creeped out in my life. I'm right there with you, Hunter. I have never agreed with you more in my entire life, and I don't think I ever will. Hoping to miss an electrical opponents are here. I'm not swimming any deeper if they aren't. I've dealt with more than enough creepy shit for one day. Alright, let's talk to this lady. Hello? Is there anyone else in here? Dot dot dot. Dot dot dot. The darkness and all those creepy sounds are really starting to weird me out. I don't think I should hang around here any longer. No, I can see you. Come on, please be in here. Oh! This is what I'm looking for? It appears to be a box full of fuses. The box is a bit torn up. I don't think that should matter. These fuses are designed to be underwater. There's a couple more fuses scattered on the ground. I'll just pick these up as well. Alright, that should hopefully be all Matt needs. Let's get the hell out of this creepy ass cave. No, 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 no. I see you. I see you. No. She is also a mermaid. Okay. Hold on. What is this called? Nightmare Cave. Okay, yeah, fuck that. Okay, do I just click it then? Okay. Matt, look what I found. Are those fuses? Nice work, mate. This makes my life way easier. I just gotta insert these here. I completely forgot what voice I was doing for him. I'm so sorry. He was like a weed dude, but I don't remember what the weed dude sounded like. Dude, that's so fucking stupid. These are the right size. That's a good sign. These are the right size. That's a good sign. Currently looks good too, so we should be good to flip the safety. Alright, we got the door to central distribution open. Nice! We're almost done here. Let's switch on the score lights and probably get the hell out of here. Finally, we can leave this creepy ass place and just flip the dot. I'm not an expert on underwater power station, but that wall appears to be on fire. Yeah, I don't think that's a good sign. It doesn't look like a shark did this either. No, someone deliberately trashed the place. We got a saboteur in our midst. Has this place got security cameras? It might, but probably not. The entire Scorelight network is old elvish technology. I don't think they had security cameras. Elvish? As in elves? The pointy-eared fantasy creature? Dude, you're literally a fucking mermaid. And history isn't my strong suit, but apparently all this technology was built by the elves a couple hundred years ago. They're long gone now, but the Monster Girl tribes down here have been using their technology to power their cities. I don't actually know the specifics of how central distribution or shelters SESN actually works. Figuring it out as we go along. Right. Like you, I'm a bit in over my head here, but we're gonna work this out. I think a lot of this damage might be superficial. Whoever or whatever came in here and smashed everything didn't actually know what they were doing. So it could have been an animal? It honestly doesn't matter. I should be able to fix most of this, but we're gonna need some Scorelight to restart the system. I'll stay here and get to work. You reckon you could track down some Scorelight for me? Alright. That's right, there's tons of them down here in the fight. You should be able to find some pretty easy. Got it. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Cool. I wanna look around here real quick. Definitely better days. We're underwater, mate. It's a fire. It'll put itself out in a minute or two. Not really sure what's going on here, but it seems like... okay. I know. I've already found it. should be more than enough. I want to do a thing. I don't trust. There's there's gotta be some way to talk to the fucking nightmare creature lady. No, no, no. Give it to her. Fine. I know that's gonna be a thing. I know it is. I'm not an idiot. Game. Hey, Matt. I take it this is what you're after? Whoa, nice work, mate. That's a good-looking crystal. It should definitely get the job done. Time to get out of here. This should only take a second. Alright, readings are looking stable. Everything seems good. The wall is still on fire, Matt. Is it? It hasn't put itself out yet. No, it hasn't. Huh. I should probably look into that. But first things first. Was that a good sound? You bet it was, mate. Axon City is connected to the Sheltered City's Light Network, SCSN. The power grid is online. Awesome. Hey, hey! Ember, you're okay! I just saw a big light turn on in the distance. I take it you two were able to get everything working again? It took a bit longer than we would have liked, but we got there in the end. Whoa, what went on in here? Not sure. Either an animal got in and messed the place up, or someone committed a deliberate act of sabotage. I'll be leaning towards the latter. Did you see anyone else while you were out there while you were watching over us? No, but I had a couple of close calls with an extremely large shark. It was very invested in me. Every time I turned my back on it, it swam a little bit closer. Ugh, that's creepy. Weaving angel shit. It was, and while I did try to keep an eye or two on you two, I was also pretty concerned for my own safety. If someone was out there on the reef, I could have missed them, especially if they kept to the shadows. What about you? Did you spot anyone? Yeah, there was someone in the cave. Big-titted mermaid lady in the cave. I saw her. Nope, there were a lot of fish, though. I suppose an animal could have done this. I think there's definitely grounds for further investigation here, but the two of us have done more than enough for one day. Let's get out of here before the giant shark circles back and eats us for dinner. It was looking pretty hungry towards the end there. Why is this taking so long? Even I've got limited amounts of mana. I can't hold up the shield forever. How much Gelty? The energy flow has changed. We're being fed raw magic from the Light Network. It's about bloody time. Switching spell source. Is the barrier stable? We'd all be gasping for air if it wasn't, dear. Phew. Why did it take so long? All they have to do is flip a switch. I'm sure we'll find out in due time, child. But someone else can deal with that. I think I've earned myself rest and recuperation. I'm heading back to the compound. Shall I prepare a teleportation spell for you too? I take it you're not offering sister Amphidio a lift? You mean former sister? Ah. My patience has been pushed to its limit. I wasn't aware I had. To limits I wasn't aware I had. Let us be off, Sister Raja. One sec, I just need to... No! Doc, I get a say in this too. What are you... There we go. No! What did you do? It was an experimental Galtesian weapon. It unfuses anyone who touches it. Don't you dare come anywhere near me with that thing. What? We got a ping. Is it them? I don't know. Someone's pressing the entry button on the other side. It's probably Hunter and Ember. What if it's a sea monster? Then after it eats us, you can blame Tabitha for not installing any cameras on her transformation chamber. My transformation chamber? This is your technology! Opening the gate! Blah. Ember, you didn't turn into a gorilla. Excuse me? Is that how you turn fish into people? But sometimes it's how you turn fish into a people. But sometimes I get the balance wrong. I'm never getting in one of your machines ever again. Yeah, you will. I have legs again. Oh man, you wouldn't believe how good it is to be on dry land. Being out there in the darkness gives me the absolute willies. I'm glad my transformation chamber worked successfully. Although it appears there might be some still lingering effects in your transformation, Hunter. Huh? Your hair is pink. What? It's not completely pink. You just got a pink streak. It suits you. No, it doesn't. Where's my phone? I look like an idiot. I think it's cute. It's not cute. Get rid of it. Not sure I can, Hunter. What do you mean? It's your machine. Some of the tech is Tabitha's. It's not all mine. I said before, but transformation technology is tricky. It doesn't always behave the way you think it will. And sometimes there's a little side effect like cat ears or pink hair. It just comes with the territory. If it's any consolation, I think the pink really suits you, Hunter. As do I. It's very much your color, babe. Haha, very funny. Clearly you've both done this deliberately to mock me. Fix it now or I'm lodging a bullying complaint with head office. I had nothing to do with this. Neither did I. The part of the machine that malfunctioned must have been added by Tabitha. Can you please just get rid of it? Let me look into it. There might be something in the logs that indicates what went wrong. Can I get back to you tomorrow? Does that mean I'm gonna have to walk all around with pink hair until then? Relax, mate. It's just a hair streak. All the cool kids have them these days. Is there any chance it'll go away on its own? I don't know. Can I please talk to someone else about this? Huh? What does that sound mean? Emergency broadcast. They're about to send a message to every screen in the city. Is that a thing the government can do now? It's not authoritarian. It's Max Out Minute! Let's go! Oh! What was that voice I just made? I was so happy. I was so ready to Ashley and Chloe. Good morning, Axon City. Is this thing fucking working? Hold up, that didn't sound bloody right. Oi, what the fuck is up with this bloody microphone? It keeps bleeping out every fucking goddamn swear word. I'm the motherfucking mayor. No one censors me. Use this one, Dad. Fuck. There we fucking go. You can throw that piece of shit in the fucking bin. The people have a right to hear what I have to say. Raw and unfiltered. Uh-huh. Sure they do, Dad. Right, as you may have noticed, the city was just attacked by the Isle of Galthus. The Galths have always been fucking cunts, but that was an outright declaration of war. I'm not gonna lie, we were caught with our pants down. At a buggery festival. We're not expecting a full-on armada to show up right in the smack-bang middle of a bloody harbor. Those Galths drop-kick through... What the fuck is this guy? I cannot with his voice. What are you saying, sir? Those Galths dropkicks thought they could come here and raise our city to ground, but don't fuss with us. We're not afraid to fight either. But you also need to pick your moment, and sometimes the smart option is to walk away, regroup, and then hit them back 10 times fucking harder. Which brings us to our current situation. We've enacted Axon City's emergency evacuation protocol, and thanks to our friends, the Sisters of the Reed, we have teleported the city to a safe location. It's like he's being sponsored by them or some shit. Which he probably is, now that I think about it. You probably already noticed we're underwater, but rest assured, we're completely safe down here. The witches have set up a magical barrier that separates us from all the fishes in the seawater and whatnot. If you notice any leaks, please call 000 immediately and ask to speak with the magical response unit. We'll get it patched up. I've prepared an emergency like this, and we have plenty of food and water and air down here. There will be no rationing or restrictions on your activity. You're free to go about your daily lives as usual. Well, you can't go outside city limits unless you're on a bloody submarine, but we're working on that. Probably going to be down here a few weeks until the Aussie military sorts out the Galths and sends them packing. But thankfully, we're not alone. The Monster Girl cities of Orogeny and Scoria Shores have been transported to the Bight, and they've got their own force fields. That's an underwater train line. There's an underwater train line down here, and we'll link up with them soon. In the meantime, I want to thank each and every one of you who stood firm and held your ground in the face of the horrors of war. You all performed admirably. I want to do his voice a little bit more, but I'm out of tea. My throat is starting to hurt a little bit. I think after like this little section here, I'm gonna end it. It's probably almost at the end of the first chapter. This is, I think, the longest chapter I've done of any game from Last Ship Hands. We're still assessing damage, but the casualty count is currently sitting at 29 people, which is bloody great if you ask me, especially considering we hit like 1,000. We're hit by like 1,000 missiles. Thanks to our city's partnership with ResTech, each and every person who died today will be resurrected free of charge over the coming weeks. They'll all be coming back to you. Coming back. On this, you have my word. And as for the Gauts, don't worry about them either. I'm not going to take this sitting down. And they're going to do... and they're going to regret the day that they messed with us. No one fucks with Axon City, not while I'm in charge. I'm not gonna lie, having Pandarai as my mayor would be kind of fucking lit, dog. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll have more news to relay in the coming days. For the meantime, I'm declaring today a public holiday. I haven't come up with a name yet. We could sort that out later. But y'all have earned a break. Unless you work in emergency services, that is. We still need you to help with the cleanup, but you'll get paid double time and a half. This is what you signed up for anyway. Right? I've got work to do, so I'll leave it all to you. Thanks again for standing strong in the face of extreme adversity. I'm proud of you, Axon City. Alright, we get the day off. After what we went through, I feel like we should be getting the whole week off. Get used to it, buddy, and this sort of thing happens all the time. Although I will admit being underwater is new, and I think that big shark I saw outside is still following me. Oh yeah, he is too. Swimming awfully close to the force field. It's the size of a building. You can see why I was a bit distracted. I think he's staring at you specifically, Ember. Surely he'll lose interest soon. How strong is that barrier? Can it stop a shark breaking through? I bloody well hope so. I'm not sure I'm going to sleep particularly well today. Assuming I still have home to return to, that is, the Gauts fired a lot of missiles. The residential districts weren't hit. The MRU fought it hard to make sure that didn't happen. We put our all into it. That's a relief. Although I don't think the same can be said for the boardwalk. Or all the bridges. Let's get those back up quickly. Civil engineers have really embraced magic. They're using it to make all sorts of crazy shit. Anyway, I'm gonna see if the supermarket's still open. I know it's a public holiday, but I've run out of milk and I can't stand drinking coffee black. If I don't see you around, I'll catch you at work tomorrow. Laters. Thanks, Ember. I'll see you later. Oh, and good luck with your hair thing. Hair thing? Oh, right, my super pink hair streak. Forgot about that. Hopefully it goes away on its own. You now explore city during your free time. Okay. Fuck this. This was a great chapter. I loved it. I am done. Well, we're in chapter 2. We've been in chapter 2 for a while. Okay, that was just me being a fucking idiot. Chapter 1 ended like a while ago. I think chapter 2 started with that whole section. I just lumped that together as section 2. Because before it would have a huge, like, chapter 2 little thing on there. Alright. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm not doing a full intro outro because my throat hurts. Goodbye.